Jonathan Turley is a Fox News contributor and here today. So it's interesting because we knew earlier in the campaign in 2020, Joe Biden told Peter Doocy, never talk business with my son. Karine Jean-Pierre, the White House press secretary, about 3 weeks ago, changed the language, and she said Joe Biden has never been in business with his son. And then yesterday, or 2 days ago, with Jillian Turner, when our Fox News reporter asked, and again, she said, I've said it a million times, he was never in business with his son. Now we go back to Joe Biden, who finally took one question from Peter Doocy, though he said it was a lousy one, and Joe Biden says, I never talked business with my son. And it might feel like that's splitting hairs, but that's a pretty distinct, it's a distinction that has an important difference, Jonathan. That's my opinion. Looking for yours.
Well, it does. I mean, this shows why the president prefers the Weather Channel. You know, that what Doocy was asking was going to the heart of the matter. It shows utter contempt for the American people, for the White House to say, we've been saying this constantly, and then changing what they've been saying. The president said repeatedly through the campaign and during his presidency that he had no knowledge of his son's foreign dealings, that he didn't speak to any of his son's associates. After his testimony, Devin Archer swatted back on the spin being given by the White House and others and said it was categorically untrue that the president did not know about their business dealings. That's a direct contradiction of what the president has told the public for years. So now they're saying, well, he wasn't in business. Well, the question is, what is that business? The Biden family has been accused of influence peddling for decades, not just Hunter Biden, but his uncle and others. They now have millions of dollars, up to $20 million, going to Biden family members. Those are benefits to the president. You know, the president's worth about $8 million. He's not going to spend all of that in his lifetime. Most people of his age and wealth are more focused on leaving a legacy, particularly a financial legacy, for their family. The Biden Family Fund, that's where this money's going.
Yeah, and you write in the New York Post, I think you did a very interesting job here. You say Joe Biden absolutely benefited from Hunter's foreign business. Now, to the point that you were just answering there, what the White House is going to say, and Democratic allies, that there was no proof that any dollars went to Joe Biden's account. Okay, now, you're making the case, but of course he benefited, because his family and his grandkids and his son all benefited from him.
Right. This is part of constantly moving, you know, the goalposts. You know, that now there's an admission by many that sure, Hunter was influence peddling, but it was an illusion. And they're saying that it's really not influence peddling in a criminal or corrupt sense for the president unless you can show someone actually giving him an envelope full of money or a direct deposit to an account for Jill and Joe Biden. You know, Hunter told one of his associates, the Bidens are the best at this. And he was right. They've been in the influence peddling business for a long time. Only a moron would do a direct deposit into a Joe Biden account, right, which is going to be the first account people would go to. So this idea that you don't benefit if your family members get up to $20 million is absurd. And it shows how this spin has gone out of control in Washington.
Jonathan Turley, thank you for giving us some clarity this morning.
And thank you for the statement of the morning, only a moron.
Only a moron.
We will hold on to that, Professor.
True.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
Jonathan
you.
Turley, there he is. Right on.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.